Self-improvement is not the fastest way to improve yourself and your life, ironically. I've made more progress in the past year than in the previous 5 years of self-improvement. I found my purpose, I actually became truly disciplined, I grew my YouTube channel, I started a community, I become way more knowledgeable than before. Honestly, fuck self-improvement. Today, I'll teach you self-transcendence. And at the end, I'll give you a few actionable steps you can implement today to actually beat everybody on self-improvement. Just be better than all of them. Now, I've been on self-improvement since I was 16 years old. Now I'm 22. So don't get me wrong, self-improvement definitely improved my life. I started working out, I fixed my social anxiety, I fixed my mental health with, habits like meditation and journaling, and I did other habits as well. Self-improvement worked, it did improve me. But here is the thing. Once I improved a little bit and just stopped being retarded, it stopped working. Progress just died. Progress stagnated. On self-improvement, I never found a purpose to my life. I never became truly serious and disciplined. I never became much better as a person. I was still the same guy, but just a little bit stronger and just a little bit mentally healthier. And believe me, I'm speaking here from experience. I started self-improvement literally before it blew up. I started working out, reading, journaling, NoFap, and LooksMaxing as well around 2018, and this is before COVID. I've been doing this shit for a long ass time, but I never truly changed. The reason self-improvement doesn't work is basically because it's a mistaken concept. Improvement for the sake of improvement is almost pointless. Why would you be disciplined? Why would you go through all this pain just to be a little bit better? 1% better, it's extremely egocentric. Being focused on yourself will never give you a higher meaning, I'm telling you. It will never give you a higher motivation in life. Self-improvement is superficial. So what the hell should you do instead? Stop improving? No!
God, please,
no! God, no! There is a faster and more meaningful way to improve. It's called self-transcendence. Self-transcendence is the art of just overcoming yourself. When you overcome yourself, you improve. It is basically just pushing your limits every day. So self-improvement fails to do that because it's just a bunch of habits which can never be that meaningful and they can never be that challenging. Self-improvement is for beginners. And by all means, if you haven't learned to work out, to meditate, and to do the other good habits, go on self-improvement, you're a beginner. But for the advanced of us, working out and other habits don't actually change you that much anymore. You already have the benefits. So for the last year, I have been doing self-transcendence, and I've made more progress as a person in my self-improvement journey than in the past 5 years of just being on self-improvement and doing the habits. If you want a community to help you find your purpose, become disciplined, and actually improve properly, join the free community I've created. Now, self-transcendence works because it's not about you. It's about an external goal, a purpose. Self-improvement is just about improving yourself. It's kind of meaningless. Self-transcendence is about overcoming yourself, becoming a greater person, just so you can achieve the meaningful purpose that you set for yourself. The greatest men to ever walk this planet did self-transcendence, not self-improvement. Napoleon Bonaparte didn't think about doing his self-improvement habits. He cared about conquering the world with France. Martin Luther King didn't care about self-improvement, he cared about his movement. Michael Jordan didn't care about self-improvement, he cared about becoming the best basketball player in the world. Do you see the common pattern? All the greatest men in history didn't think about themselves. They had a purpose beyond themselves, a purpose which is extremely difficult to achieve. So in order to actually achieve it, they had to push themselves to the absolute limits of their, potential and to the absolute limits of human performance. This requires basically overcoming yourself, aka self-transcendence. If you still don't get it, then go down to the ground and beat your previous push-up record. It's painful shit. Now imagine doing this almost every day. That's what these men did. Every day, they overcame themselves to become the greatest and actually achieve their purpose. Self-improvement, which is egocentric, could never give you that same motivation because it just basically lacks purpose. There is no reason to push yourself hard. So how do you actually achieve self-transcendence? Well, as I said, you need an external goal. Life is not about you. Making life about yourself will make you miserable, trust me. Instead, you need to find your purpose in life. This purpose must be something much bigger than yourself. My purpose, for example, is to help young men escape nihilism through my content. I want to help young men find a purpose in their lives because I see society and there's a modern crisis and men don't have a purpose, which I think is very dangerous, and my purpose is to help them find their purpose. It's about you, it's not about me. And since finding this purpose, guess what? I have been much more consistent with my YouTube videos, much more consistent with my work, and my life is better for it. So just because I have a purpose, I'm doing more for other people, but also my life is better, much better than self-improvement. And there is no massive secret to finding your purpose. Just basically figure out what you love to do and then how you can help other people with that. A purpose is where your passions meet a problem of humanity, which you can solve through your passions. My passion, for example, is learning about life, reading books, just knowledge, and just creating content, being creative around that knowledge. And I help other people with my passions through my content. I don't just learn and create for myself anymore. I do it to help others. This keeps me extremely motivated and accountable every single day. If I don't work today, I let other people down too, not just myself. When I was doing self-improvement, I only had myself to let down, and I constantly did it. I constantly let myself down. Once you find a purpose to your life, then you need to set a specific goal. What do you need to achieve right now to make progress with your purpose? My current goal is just to get more people in the community so I can help them, and I do this through my YouTube channel. So I have to increase my YouTube views by making better videos. That's my goal. The reason a goal is so important is because otherwise it won't be clear to you what you need to do. You need a goal to identify the concrete actions you need to take. Once a purpose has been found and a goal has been set, it's time to create a daily schedule. What do you need to do on a day-to-day basis to achieve your goal as quickly as possible? This schedule should require you to push yourself to do difficult things every single day. Basically, pain is the measure of progress when it comes to self-transcendence. If your schedule is not painful as shit every day, you're simply not making progress. So right now, pause the video, create a perfect schedule which you have to follow for your purpose and then goal. It must be difficult but achievable, basically. So don't make it unrealistically difficult, like you're gonna climb a mountain in one day. It's not possible. You need to actually be able to do your schedule. It needs to be difficult, but you need to be capable of doing it. So to achieve self-transcendence, all you have to do is complete your schedule every day. The tasks in your schedule, you have to just complete them. And if you've designed the right schedule, then you have to overcome pain every day to complete the schedule. If you have to overcome the pain, that means you have to overcome yourself. You have to become a stronger person mentally and physically and whatever you're doing. And that's called self-transcendence. Count every day that you have completed the schedule without doing any bad habits as a day in which you have self-transcended. So if you complete all the tasks and you haven't done any bad habits, you can count that day as self-transcendence level 1, and then level 2, and then level 3 for each day you do that. Count your self-transcendence level and basically try to get it up every day. That's what she said. Oh, I'm literally doing this right now. Like, I don't know why, but my back is absolutely killing me right now. I have the worst headache in the world, which has been plaguing me since yesterday. I'm in absolute pain. Yet here I am making this video. This requires me to become stronger, better than I currently am. I'm at my limit right now. As we currently speak, I am at my limit. I feel like quitting, but I keep pushing myself. So congratulations, if you follow this self-transcendence method, you'll make more progress than anybody on self-improvement. Check out the community, link in the description to help you with your purpose, self-transcendence, discipline, all that stuff. Bye!